And you know what Scorpio represents. It's the season we're stepping into. It represents rebirth. This is your cosmic reintroduction. I've been saying this for a while. Motherfuckers thought they knew you. It was a mental construct until they see you and bye. And then it's like, oh shit. I heard the stories. All I know is the past him, but I can't even see the one he is now. Imagine the Lulu. That's a whole Delulu. People lost. You are the coherence. People recognizing you, and then they recognize you, they're going to be forced to recognize universal truth. You understand? When oculars finally adjust. Let this be a celestial decree, the return of the cosmic guardians, holy ones. You. Tonight's all about you. I am not relevant. Listen to me. The Scorpio season 2025 transmission is for the cosmic arcs. This is your Phoenix gateway. When it comes to, and I'm going to say this personally, death and rebirth, we know this very well. Okay? We've mastered this. To us, it's the breathing. Literally. Okay? But the collective will go through this process. Shadow mastery must be a must. Does that make sense? Must be on 10. It needs to be on 10. But you're more than enough. You're sturdy as a bitch. I'm not gassing you, bro. You've been proven and goaded by the universe. You're gonna realize how easy it is. How light. Some of you just gotta remember to breathe. It's like, you ever been hit growing up and you flinch? That kind of vibe? A little shell-shocked. But you're gonna realize, oh, my subtle body is strong as a bitch. Because you're sovereign. No one can touch you. You claimed your omega field, and we do that daily by aligning our coherence. Again, coherence isn't 2. I learned this the other day. It's 3. It's harmony. Some of you fell in love with harmony. You Terry Nova'd and you held it. That's a big process. We call that life, death, and rebirth, and creation. So that has to deal with the descent, Hades, rising, Osiris. That's a whole birth. You have done that many times to the point where you literally mastered it. Now you're stepping into sovereignty, cosmic leadership. You're stepping into the Ark Body. And you're talking, or you're listening to a star commander who loves building ships. So we're building a collective ship. I want to open this up with the affirmation to my collective people. Wow. 1 minute to 144. Do a sacred pause. 144. I stand as a vessel of cosmic truth, and I'm forged in the fire, rebirthed into light. I am the bridge between the realms, the pulse of the ark, awakening within the human form. Through me, source remembers itself through us. Cosmos rise in what we call coherence. Once more. I hold the line, I anchor the tone, and I am the return. This is all about you. You are the return. Welcome, Star Commanders, guardians of this new dawn. You are not here by coincidence. You are here by a cosmic summon. When I say cosmic, I always refer to non-local. The grid called and your frequency answered. Hello, you pulled up quick. It's like you were waiting on this call. Get your lover. You were waiting on the phone. Not me personally. I'm talking about for you and your world, inner world. You and your outer world making love right now. Yeah, that's what's happening, baby. In that Phoenix Scorpion energy, it's intense. Very zesty, you know? Because we're not wandering anymore. Anyways, this is about to be interesting.
Move as current. Dream as infrastructure of the infinite. And the cosmos answers. Its voice of thunder of harmonics cascading through every atom. We are.
You answered the call. We were eager. Let's go.
We are home.
This isn't a gathering of timid. This is a convergence of those who remember what it means to rise from ashes. It's not cute words, you know that literally. What it means to rise. How can I break it down? What it looks like to be a crash out and all of a sudden be the hero. You make a loser, you carry that androgynous energy. You carry most loved and hated motherfucker there is. You carry it. You can't help it because you carry Trinity, you carry wholesome, you carry harmonics, okay? So, I'm here to tell you this isn't for the timid. This is a convergence for those who remember what it means to rise from ash. You had to remember yourself, come back together. You've mastered the cycle, the descent, the death, the resurrection, erection. The gateway through the cosmic arc has taken shape. Every shadow that rises now is a message. Every burn is a baptism. Some of y'all love that sting, because you know that sting, like a workout. You ever see someone work out and they're like, I need the sting. I need the sting. They fall in love with the sting. They realize the sting is your body submitting. Literally. Yeah. And those who don't have the temperament to withstand the sting, they have to go. They have to leave. They feel weird. Their stomach hurts. Okay? That's not a me problem or a you problem. And we have learned that without losing our identity and crashing out on a motherfucker, even though if they deserve it. You've learned to stay coherent. And that's coherent is what we're going to be talking about. It's universal. It's being non-local. It's like being outside but inside at the same time. Listen, it is through you the phoenix learns to fly again. It's through you, this refinement that you went out on the micro is going to happen in the macro. It's on you. That's why you came into body. You're finally at the base reality. You're realizing that you are a co-creator with reality. You went through 4 or 5. Quantum is 4, 5, 6. We know this literally. You created a new arc, a new quantum operating system. And I'm here to tell you it's through you. The phoenix is learning to fly again on a galactic level. Guided reflections, breathe. Feel the pulse of earth beneath you. Ancient, steady, patient. Now feel the fire of the cosmos descending through your crown. A beautiful river of starlight folding into your veins. Let both meet your heart. Water and flame, creation and dissolution. Whisper to yourself, I am the ark. I carry the covenant of renewal. I am not waiting for light. I am the light returning. This is a cosmic transmission. This is the call to the beginning. A lot of you had many beginnings. A lot of us waited 8 to 12 years for this cycle to start this new beginning, this reintroduction on a galactic level. And I'm here to tell you to whip it out, wave it around. You listen, bro. Whip it out, and whatever that means for you. This is the call to the beginning. I collapse the false structures and rise as a living bridge between worlds. We rise for all who cannot yet stand, not as a whisper, but as lightning in the dark. We are the sound that moves through silence. Memory of God remembering itself through matter. This is a reclamation, not a request, not a conquest. We are standing at the ones who remember. Ancient architects wearing human skin. Hello, how you doing? Every breath feeds the grid, and every act of courage literally stabilizes the field. Even here tonight, this amount of sacred stillness is powerful, holding coherent space for other beings. This is what I want to get into, that every conscious act rewrites the lattice of reality. You have unlimited probability with every interaction. Now, that's not a belief or a religion. That's a universal truth. You got to accept that within yourself. That's not even green. You understand? But you got to go through sacred initiations to even open your heart. Because you could be in here and not have your heart. Your body could be somewhere else. You could be, they call that disembodied. That's the ancient language. Anyways, this is the field of service. Purpose is the only language the universe obeys. That is literally the 8th stargate, the 8th dimensional, the golden flame. Some of you get your fulfillment from your purpose. This is higher fuel for higher airspace. The old density they can't puzzle the reason why you do what you do. They can't comprehend it because you're not led by reason. You're led by something, higher principles, higher laws. This is what we're getting into. Universal type shit, not bifurcation, not me versus you type shit, but something that is inclusive for the all. Okay? I'm here to fucking tell you straight the fuck up. The universe does not honor spectators. What kind of limp dick shit is that? You telling me you got all the power in the world and we're in a promoter field and you're not using your sound and you're an instrument? You're not even profitable. Go wash your ass, brush your teeth. The universe is telling us we have standards. That's what that means. We don't need spectators. We need people with embodiment. And then those with embodiment to articulate their body, because a greater body, the planet, needs you. It needs you to sing the sweet serenade of the divine every day. And what that means for you. And do it boldly. Whip it out. You hear me? The universe does not honor spectators. It honors those who bleed light into form. How do you take light into form? A lot of us had to learn to articulate, how to sound shape, how to speak, how to feel, how to connect with the elements. That's the 4th, 5, 6 of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6 is dealing with time and space. 4, 5, 6 is a process you had to undergo to Terra Nova. I will never chill, never relax. I worked hard to be here. A lot of us were tempered. We had to learn what it means to bleed light into form, how to work with pre-matter. And I ain't gonna sit here like it's a little thing either. Those days are over. Okay? Every one of you should have this attitude. It's not a bad tude. You carry a tone that is androgynous, that is harmony. You have a right. You have a right to hold your own omega space. And if they don't come correct, you're not demonic for that. You're actually divine for that. People know when they come around you, you're the realest thing they ever had. Don't take that for granted. That's when you start becoming a bitter bitch. Then you start disconnecting your higher heart. That's a deep spiral. Such a deep spiral, you shift wombs. Anyways, we'll move on. This is the field of service. The universe does not honor spectators. You better be able to articulate and spend the light. It's an honor those who bleed light into form. Those who can walk with nothing and bring things into form. who are self-erected, who don't need to be codependent on anything, that you are self-governed, self-empowered, self-erected. These aren't just cute words. These are developments that you had to go through in your spaceship to be here. This all is part, 6 in this room, it's beautiful, building the cosmic ark. You are being initiated. We are not here to be adored. We are here to hold the frequency in the fucking fire. To serve is to stand unshaken when the old world falls apart, to transmute chaos into clarity. Do you realize what that means? You took something that was negative and made it positive. You took something that was traumatic and made it a thing to live for. You understand? How dare you? You're so androgynous. You carried all that with you. To transmute chaos and bring it to clarity, not lose yourself in it, not go to war, not even go to war. I'm talking about way beyond acceptance. Some of you are able to accept people in your life again. Damn, that's a low ass frequency. But it's still something that you had to tarry for. To remember that divinity doesn't always whisper. Sometimes it roars. It burns. It rebuilds. Yes, it does. You can fucking spontaneously react to something and burn shit down. You can also spontaneously react and get activated and ignite. Mastering the harmonics of Aries and Libra, you become a deadly person. Powerful. To remember that divinity doesn't always whisper. Sometimes it roars, it burns, and it rebuilds. Your presence is your offering. Your presence is law. Some of you are not here so much for the intellect. Some of you are here for the resonance, the coherence. Your presence is your offering. Are you present today? Your coherence is your prayer. Hold the fucking line. Hold the tone. Hold the frequency. Because your coherence is collapsing all chaos. The cosmic rebellion. We are not followers of systems. We are creators of it, and the correction. The rebellion is not destruction. It is divine order remembering itself. We came not to escape shit, but to reprogram it into its truth. To radiate so fucking fiercely that deception dissolves in its own reflections. Yeah, people are gonna collapse under their own dissonance because you were the tent that was holding up a whole shadow matrix for them. They were looshing off your umbrella. Hear me, hear me. This is the call. Real ones, stand up. Frequency architects, star bearers, the code keepers. We are here to enforce this transparency you feel now. Through your authenticity, you're literally rapturing right now, you're ripping a hole, you're punching a hole in the fabric and people are seeing clearer right now. You are here to enforce that transparency. There's nothing more wooey than someone who's fully loved themselves when they're authentic. I tell ya, you are the antivirus for all astro webs. And I'm saying, yes, get so hot, it gets weird. Because you are the antivirus of an astro web. Authenticity is the highest encryption. That is the goal. The command of presence. Power begins when you stop apologizing for being divine. Ain't that a process we had to go through? Awareness is the altar. Presence is, like I said, the offering. And when you claim your power without an apology, I know this personally, the static will bend, the air will change. Will you stay in your tone? Of course you will. Sound moves, light alters matter, and matter obeys will. Do you have the will? I'm here to tell you the truth that you are not small. You are a broadcast of divine intelligence that is wrapped in skin. Every heartbeat is architecture, and every breath is a command. Quantum truth is presence rewires the field, and you're learning that every day. You know that because you completed 4, 5, and 6. Otherwise, it's just a metaphor. So I'm dealing with 2 different parties here. Those that have, and those that are getting initiated. Either way, you're welcome, but I'm just letting you know right now. You're realizing your coherence literally changed the omega field. It changes the actual world itself. That's not a little thing, and you've mastered that. So you carry coherence. You carry harmonics. You carry a trinity while walking through polarity. You're a paradox. Anyways, much more than that. You're much more than that. So I put a decree together. I call this the architect decree because the quantum bottom line is blueprints awakened through integrity. And a lot of you have been integrity, and that integrity created form, created structure. You guys are structured on universal principles and truth that you have tarried and overed for. I don't need to tell you that. You've been goaded by the Supreme. You've been loved by the Great Mother and the Father. And you have birthed this new harmonics. It is an honor. This is for the builders of tomorrow and the remembers of their design. All structure is story. All story is sound. And when you speak your truth, you activate the dormant architecture. The grids listen to your coherence. Your thoughts are the scaffolds. Your intentions are steel. I'm here to tell you to build in alignment and build with love as your geometry. Quantum truth is creation listens only to coherence. Coherence is 3. Did you know that? That same 3 is in all things. That 3, you master death, you master time, Here's the rank in the line. Quantum line is the eldership is coherence, not hierarchy. The elders have returned, not in crowns, but in scars. They lead to steadiness, not here to spectate. Their eyes hold an original code of balance. You know what that means? It's androgynous. 0 point. They hold, you can get these hands, motherfucker. As well as, here, let's go. We can take off. You carry that beautifully. That's real. And to be elders is to be calm in the storm. To guide without domination. To stabilize through residence. The quantum truth is stability is the frequency of mastery. And you've been proven stable. You're very stable. I'm not saying this for feelings. I don't care about your feelings. I'm telling this because it's true. The mission of justice, the quantum line, is purpose without justice is just fucking noise. Justice is not vengeance. It is your equilibrium. The universal restores coherence, period. It's nothing personal is what it's saying. A lot of you got justice coming. I don't want it. It doesn't matter if you want it or not. Some of you are designed to be seen globally, interdimensionally. Yeah, it ain't, it's actually bigger than you. Listen, and you know that quite literally because you are already, okay, never mind. Justice is not vengeance, it is equilibrium. The universe restores coherence through those who refuse the illusion. Peace is not passive, but you're learning that peace is precise. We seek harmony, not approval. We speak thunder and we mean it. And when the shadow tests the perimeters, the guardians stand silent and unyielding. The truth is, you have learned to self-correct through alignment. My favorite thing is the Lyran roar. The roar is not sound, it is remembrance. During this time in the underworld, don't forget your roar. I know you know everything over there. Don't forget your roar. The roar is not just sound, it is remembrance. They remember this primordial feeling. That's the most primordial thing you can do. It's primordial, the original, it's ancestral energy. It surpasses reason. So the roar, mighty Lyran, not from a rage, but from resonance, your roar is light, remembering its own fucking name. It tears through illusion and awakens the DNA and it stabilizes the field. Every roar decree, you better fucking come correct or dissolve. Every roar is align or dissolve. You carry it, life or death. Come correct or don't come at all. You are the roar. You are the pulse. You are the sound of creation remembering itself. I highly recommend every one of you roar every day. Get weird with it too, because you want to get activated. Turn yourself on. Get weird with it. Play these tones, these frequencies. Bring them into the world, not just a metaphysical thing. Every roar declares, come correct or don't come at all, bitch. The sound codes the spine of reality. And now we're getting into the message, family. Thank you for dealing with that. Scorpio season 2025, the cosmic arc and the Phoenix Gateway. This is a cosmic spotlight, family. You want to know why? Because you have magnetized opportunities by radiating your authentic field. From this October to November, Scorpio opens the gate of death and rebirth. Do it with your will. Live, you mastered this process like a boss. Scorpio opens the gate of death and rebirth. You mastered this, Osiris. You have risen. You descended. It's just a sound wave. You've learned it down to your every breath. You've mastered. You became an overlord of the underworld. It's kind of a big deal. You're walking on water, they call it. So you hear, open the gates of death and rebirth. Visibility is not earned. It is echoed of authenticity. Every challenge refines your frequency and every choice sculpts your reality. Light expands where resistance ends. You're going to see in your own life alignment and finances. I don't want to call it a career, but your purpose. I align with my purpose and with universal order. Ashe. Structures fall to make room for truth. Your career, your currency, your creation, your purpose, whatever. It's all recalibrating to your coherence. This ain't feelings. This ain't a belief. This is universal law. Let the misaligned dissolve. Let them go. Things are crashing out under its own dissonance. Your authenticity will magnetize the rest, I promise you. The alignment outperforms effort. Pluto direct, what does that mean? Last time it was direct, humanity had sovereignty. Pluto direct, the trinity of rebirth. You have mastered this cycle. That's why you're here today on a collective level. Say it with me. I walk willingly through the portal of transformation. Let's go. You know the elements of three, the concept of 1, 2, 3 very well. Hades, Osiris, Ptah, descent, death, emergence. A lot of you are emerging like a boss. Every stage stripped illusions until only essence remains. You are the phoenix rising through the plasma fire, reassembled, sovereign, and coherent. Take that now, let's put it on a collective level. Death is the architecture rearranging itself for resurrection. You can't have death without resurrection. It's impossible. understand? You need to cement this into your skull, that if something dies, you have to say it lived. It's a process. We have to think this way on a universal level, because you're going to be doing this with every breath. Listen, the Scorpio gateway is embodied through transmutation. We're talking about a collective body. Come on. Yeah, you upgraded. Here's the quantum line. Say it with me. I transmute density into illumination. Emotions become alchemy. You know this very well. Pressure becomes purification. Shadow becomes strength. You are not destroyed by fire, but you revealed by it. You say, bring the heat, motherfucker. Listen, transformation is emotions meeting your awareness. This is the liberation codes that we need. Surrender and release. Say it with me. I release residence. I release I totally fucked it up. Say it with me. I release residence. I said it again. I release resistance and let source rebuild me. Say it with me. I release resistance and let source rebuild me. I say, surrender is voltage exchange. So when you let go, source rushes in. When you take the limits off, the seals off, if you had a bottle and it was a closed lid, and you take the lid off the bottle, it will rise to the surface. Surrender is voltage exchange when you let go. So letting go is actually what gets you higher. Source rushes in like water lifting you up. Loss becomes recalibration. Forgiveness resets probability. Empty space is creative potential waiting to be ignited. Because you went through this process, family, you have become an heir of the underworld, the cosmic ark. Say with me, I am the ark and I carry the covenant of renewal. You are the fusion of heaven and matter, human and divine. Your body is the living vessel that stabilizes creation. Sovereignty replaces survival. Presence becomes a prayer. You are the ark embodied. The quantum truth of the matter is embodiment anchors the new world. And you're going to know those from that because they embody coherence. You're going to know them who are coherent. They hold harmony. Say it with me. This is the final transmission, the universal lighthouse. I embody the codex, and I am the living law of light. The phoenix ascends, the ark stabilizes, and the collective grid hums in coherence. Every thought becomes a signal of peace. You are the lighthouse the storm remembers. Illumination is leadership without control. Let me say that again. Illumination is leadership without control. When we're dealing with illumination, we're dealing with the inner world, the primal fields that we're talking about. We declare the guardian decree. Say it with me. We decree by the law of the divine alignment that all beings awaken in coherence. That every shadow reveal its gift and integrate its wholeness. That the phoenix rises within every heart, sovereign and free. That the Ark Body anchor peace across all realms. That is the Scorpio season. Let it mark the rebirth of light embodied. That moment, the collective remembers its crown. The guardians that stand awake. The roar that has sounded, the field holds, and so it is, and so it shall remain, and so we ride, family. 11:11, beautiful time to end the live. Thank you guys, it's been real. Thank you for receiving this transmission, Soul Star Majesties. If your heart is moved to support this mission, come on, support the mission. Love offerings, Ashe. Much gratitude.